Hello everyone, Hachadino over here, and today we are going to make the first video about the Path of Exile League of the Keepers of the Flame. The build that we are playing right now, as you might expect, is Venom Gyre. It's going to be in the future Vaal Venom Gyre, but right now we are only using the normal Venom Gyre. As you might expect, I don't even have the ascendancy to make the Vaal version work, and we're going to go with elemental damage as a Warden. This is because we are also going to Abyss stack. It's going to be a bit harder this league because Abyss got nerfed a lot, so not a lot of people are actually playing it. But I'm going to make it work as usual. Now, this is one of the fastest builds that I have ever played in a long while. In the future, we will just press Balvin guy and we will uh, blades to kill all of the mobs. And as you might expect, also as a warden, we have a lot of elemental damage and CC from freeze and other things. That's why you see here that not many mobs actually get close to Elith. And if they get close, it's because I'm bad at the game, not because the build is bad. Now, of course, we are still leveling, doing yellow maps. I'm not one of those people that can super rush to reds. So I am not going to send a POV because it will actually make people go the wrong way, because it's not a good build right now. You are super squishy, and also the clear is good but not crazy. Of course, if you are ever just asking what is my character wearing or anything, you can check on the Twitch stream the thing on there. I'm also going to post, of course, the IGN in the description. And now let's go into the character itself. There we go. Now you can see Hachakeepers level 86 Warden with Venom Gyre. We are of course being most of our damage elemental in the future. Right now is not as much as you might expect. And I'm using two daggers, an ambusher and a scythe. This ambusher right now, it's what's making me able to keep Trinity, because it gives quite a bit of lightning damage, and this lightning damage helps us get that. Now, of course, the links are Venom Gyre, Pork, Life Tap, Nightblade, Vicious Projectiles, and Trinity. In the future, we may change Nightblade for other things, but right now it helps a lot because it gives us movement speed, base crit always helps, and the critical strike multiplier, it's not bad. All of the other gear, apart from those links and maybe the weapons, are going to be replaced because we are going to go into Abyss stacking. Of course, Tanuahi, super good gloves to have just in any Lich character that is not using Fertile Blood, because you get a lot of adrenaline and onslaught just by having your blood rage and also using abilities with life tap. I'm using life tap on my whirling blades with faster attacks, and then I'm just having some random things like plague bearer or other things just to fill sockets. Those are all not going to be used in the future. Also, stone golem is never bad. Some regeneration helps quite a bit. Also, more defenses. Herald of Purity, use some damage. Precision to cap our precision. Accuracy, we are going to be using Abyss Jewels afterwards. Get those up. Wrath, I could use instead of Wrath because I'm not actually using Wrath. Holy Relics, Geoffrey Stress is used for resistances. Resistances are a little bit fine, only fire resistance that I would change one mod from lightning to fire, and it should be fine. Have some chaos resistance over there. This drink is giving me a lot. Then just random things. I don't even have my amulet anointed. I should. Then this random dagger I actually got from someone from 2 chaos, but don't expect to get cheaper ones like this. And ideally you use a super physical dagger, because in the future we are going to be using physical extra ass. a lot from our light poacher. I don't want to make the video super long, but I'm going to also make a clear showcase apart from the one that you saw at the beginning. I am on low maps. The map that I have open is tier 6. And my tree is nothing crazy. As you might expect, as a warden, you get the tincture nodes, colloidal mixture, fractalized application, and nature's concoction. This is because we get endurance sufficient. This makes it so. Let me check with the mana when it's full, and you are going to see if our tinctures at least last to 12 mana burn. They are going to be going into the that one. We can also use 2 because we are wardens, and then they are activated. They are very strong. They're going to be stronger in the future, and then when we get to 12 mana burn, even if they go down, they will stay for 6 seconds, and the cooldown of them it's around 6 seconds. Also, you have like 0.2 or 0.0 something that you don't have them active if you use them. The bad thing about tinctures is you actually have to use them, so that is maybe something that is not for everyone. But you can also play an elementalist instead and do some golem thingies, and it should be kind of fine. You will just do quite a bit less damage because tinctures are super strong. And if you get ones with this mod, the increased effect and also multiplier and penetration, with the critical ones and the prismatic ones, you are going to have a huge deal of damage. You can see this is 100 and something percent crit, and this is 100% elemental damage. Now for the other nodes, I'm using the Hoarfrost. I don't even have my 4th ascendancy right now because it's whatever. I could use the Avatar of the Wilds, or Spring and Summer are kind of very bad. I could even use the Bark Skin, because remember Bark Skin now doesn't have any reservation. So it's kind of useful. And then for other things, we are going to be using 3 cluster jewels in the future. But right now, I only have 1. I go for Fan of Blades, this, and multi-shot lets me actually not use the multi-projectiles, and now I have 3. That is kind of enough for everything to go kind of well. With the 3 cluster jewels that I will have Fan of Blades, and then other mods to get extra damage. And that will be at least 5 projectiles or 4 depending, and I can also take multi-shot off. And also these nodes from here are just for extra forking, because remember how forks work with Venom Gyre is we hit the mob, and then it can go into 2, and then if you have the extra fork it goes into 3, so they go like an extra thing, and those do come back. The mob is not going to get hit more than once, so this is not like for super damage, but for actually getting the extra cost blades. Remember, we can get to 30 something with extra quality, and then when we use Wilderness Blade, sorry, we shoot them out, and those can also fork, so that makes the clear super good, and you don't need any pierce or returning projectiles or other things. Chain does have a cool thing that it can do, but that's for the future. Maybe with the Flesh and Flame we can get extra chain, that way we don't get our damage lower than it should be, and we also clear super well. Now for the ending of the video, I'm just going to show you. Remember, this is a tier 6 map, so it's nothing super crazy. I just did that hive that you saw over there, but the map kind of has that crash bug or whatever it's called, and then everything gets destroyed. Going to get Scarab. Now for mechanics on the tree, you can use almost any mechanic because we have a lot of clear, so it's whatever. But ones that work especially well, and of course mechanics that you need to clear. I'm going to do Abyss just because I actually need to get the Abyss Jewels. If not a lot of people are saying them, I have to get them from myself, of course, farming them. Also getting the light poacher, the bubonic trails, and other things. And as you can see here, we have some onslaught and also some, how it's called, adrenaline from Tanuahi. It's not 100% uptime, but it's high enough that you do notice it when it procs. Remember, both of those do give